War Thunder is a great game to play, but also comes with its worst. So today, I'll be telling you my top 10 worst aircraft in War Thunder.
Bro, let's get straight to it. On my mama, we lit.
If you haven't seen the last video, it's in the top right corner. Now, before we jump in, here are some disclaimers. I don't know every single aircraft, of course, so these are vehicles I've played myself. If you guys have a vehicle that you don't like, then feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will probably review it in the next video. Of course, these opinions are mine, so take it with a grain of salt, and let's get right into the video. Okay, number 10. The KI-482 Otsu. The KI-482 Otsu is an event vehicle at 2.3. It was cool when you first looked at it. After getting it, it was fucking horrible. The missile is slow as fuck. I'd rather kamikaze myself in Minecraft than ever touch this vehicle ever again. Literally useless in naval, since AA guns are just cracked and need reworked. Just don't use it unless you have aim assist like console players. How to fix it is just add the Oka bombers, so I can relive my battle station specific gameplay of making the enemy team leave the game. Okay, number 9. The R2Y2. The R2Y2 is a vehicle at 8.0, and honestly, it's okay. It's an alright jet. But what makes me a bit upset is the Arado sits at 6.3. Meanwhile, these interceptors sit with MiG-15s, Sabres, and AIM-9Bs.
This is some bullshit.
My only opinion about this aircraft is to move it to a lower BR and nerf its engine's performance. Oh, you can't nerf its engine's performance? It literally does not exist. It's not real. So it could just sit at a better ground lineup for a 6.7 or 7.3. Where the other totally real whole reproduction and prototype sits. Hey lambs, Future Fluffy here. I just wanted to clarify that these past videos I made last year when these announcements did not take place, and now if I show you right now, yeah, they're kind of removing the R2Y2. I still think it's not a great aircraft. I've played it a couple times now, and it's alright, but I still think they could maybe, I don't know, remove the guns, put it to a lower BR, you know, an actual decent cast jet instead of just another American fucking cast plane. That's it. On to the next plane. Okay, number 8. The Horn 229. Horn 229 is a vehicle that sits at 7.0. Even though it's 7.0, you can still get up tiered against Sabres and MiGs, lol. And the only good thing it has for itself is a really fucking cool design. Like, come on, look at Horn 229. Isn't that cool? Fucking Americans stole it for the B2, lol. And the guns are so slow, the plane loses all of its speed after one slight turn. Meanwhile, the pack of hungry Sabres and MiGs want your ass, and they see you as a free, delicious kill. How would I fix it? Is I would just move it down to like 6.7 and nerf its turn rate, cause the pilot would turn into mush. Fucking thing could put like 19 G's in the fucking pilot's fine. Like, what the fuck? Number 7. The ME-262 jet fighter variants. I have one thing to say, don't play it. I didn't really put any script for this because it's that bad, but I would probably just say lower the BRs for all of them, because the fucking jet fighter variants, they're fucking useless. Just take the Jabal or
Squadron 1.
Okay, on to the next one. Hey guys, Future Fluffy again, and I just wanted to share my thoughts a little bit more on the ME-262. So some people have said that this aircraft is actually pretty decent, and if you were to lower the BR, it would just absolutely ruffle fuck like everything at lower BR. Like all the 6.7 stuff. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you can have a point, but what do we do with the ME-262s? Now, this is my opinion. So The first ME262, that's 7.0. I think it should stay there, but it should get maybe less up tiers and more down tiers. I don't know if they have a system like that, but like something like that. And then the second one, that's 7.7, I think. Yeah, I think you can actually maybe move that one down to 7.3, because that would actually be pretty good. I actually think it's 7.3 right now. I think if that's the case, then move it down to 7.0. Teehee, I don't know, but those rocket jet boosters are nice, but something that I really want is I want like a fuel indicator for the rocket boosters. That's something I really want. Like, I get it, like, you don't know how much rocket boosting fuel you're using, but it would be pretty useful if it told you how much rocket boost fuel you had left. That would be actually pretty cool. And then the last one, the 8.0 one, yeah, move that shit down to 7.7. I'm not fighting like MiG-15s. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no!
To the no, no, no.
Alright, that's it. Other than explain. Okay, number 6. The MiG-21 F-13. MiG-21 F-13 is a Russian bias at 9.3, except you take out the bias part and replace it with pain and suffering. Playing this jet stock is pure nightmare fuel, because Gaijin thought it would be so funny to nay on the player base and only give it 60 rounds and no stock missiles! And the best part is, the missiles are at the bottom of the research tree. You have to fucking grind your heart out if you want to play this aircraft. And having only 60 bullets is fucking ridiculous. Now you would think it's at 9.3, it gets missiles, and it's literally a MiG-21. But I'll be honest, go play the Chinese Tama version, it is so much better. Hey lambs! Have you, a viewer that lives in Europe, ever wanted to get some energy products from American companies such as GamerSupps or G Fuel, but then seen that the shipping is going to be more expensive than your whole order itself, sometimes even being 100 euros or more? That's where GamerBulk comes in. GamerBulk is a Swedish-based company who proudly stocks in gamer energy products from all of your favorite brands such as GamerSupps, G Fuel, Wraith, XGamer, Gaz, and more. And here's the best part. You can get free shipping in the EU and UK when you spend 80 euros or more, and 10% off your order when you use my code FluffyTheSheep at checkout. Thank you so much, GamerBulk, for the partnership, and let's get back to the video. Okay, number 5. The MiG-23 MF. MiG-23 MF is literally just a weaker MiG-23 MLA without the cracked flight performance it used to have, the unfair radar and missiles it would get. Also, again, Gaijin thought it would be fucking hilarious to give it 12 flares at 11.0. Fucking Lamal. I just don't use this jet because it's a horrible stock grind and it's just pure suffering. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I think just down tier to 10.7. I think it still won't make a difference. It has a terrible radar that you have to lock manually yourself. It doesn't have the free RWR that you get for it, and it gets R73s. Yeah, still scary, but like, man, 12 flares is just fucking, it's just mean. Dude, like, what the fuck? Just go play the ML or the MLA. It's so much better. Okay, number 4. The Javelin F-AW Mark 9. Holy, where do I start? Just buy the Sea Vixen. It's literally this jet but better in every way. The British were really high on that good shit after making this vehicle. And they were all like, oh yes, Nigel, let's turn the fucking Vulcan bomber into an interceptor. Because this thing was the most saddest thing I've ever played in a while. And I hope they give it some love and finally down tier the fucker. Since it's a BR of 8.3. And a full up tier, you can just Alt F4 and never touch this vehicle ever again. Number 3, the Sterling. Okay, this vehicle made it onto the list because it's very personal for me. A friend of mine called it a Chinese knockoff of the Lancaster, even though the actual British made this and performed much better IRL.
So that was a fucking lie.
But in War Thunder, pure fiction. I would not pick up this aircraft because there's just other and better, more iconic bombers the British use, like the Halifax. It's lame, so it's just a personal beef of mine on this aircraft.
Let me get a roast beef sandwich, but hold the beef because I don't like the violence.
Okay, number 2, the Tornado F3 late. Holy damn, this is the saddest top tier aircraft I've played in a while. I honestly thought this jet would be good with the 120Bs, but apparently they're just the same as the 120As. This jet is horrible at its current BR, and it can't defend itself in an up tier. The F4 Ice has better maneuverability, and it got the good boy treatment because it's German.
Das Auto.
Meanwhile, the Brits have to suffer for free updates. Also, shut the fuck up. Gripping does not count until the Eurofighter, which is amazing. Thank you, Gaijin. Oh my god, I love the Eurofighter so much. But I think it's about time this aircraft gets some love and finally lower its BR from 13.3 to 13.0. That's all I have to say. Also, Tornado F3 is still the GOAT, by the way. Hey guys, it's Future Fluffy again for one last time. I have some great fucking news, guys. So, as the same time as the R2Y2 removal announcement, they made a new BR changing. Oh my god, they actually moved the Tornado F3 late to 13.0. They actually listened to me. They somehow listened to like my complaints from the void. They've never seen this video yet, but I'm really happy. That makes me happy. So now it's 13.0 and I've played it a bit already and it's alright now. It's actually pretty good now. And also the F20 now is at 12.3 as well. That's actually also really good. And fucking F-14A Iranian, yeah, you go up to 13.0, you piece of shit. I fucking hate that thing. If I were to put another plane at this spot, I would probably put either the Tornado GR1 or the Sea Harrier FA2. No. Arrow, maybe the Tornado F3 late is still bad right now. I don't really see much people using it, but like the new BR changes really helps it. Before we get to the number 1 spot, of course I always add this in all my videos. Here is some honorable mentions. Number 1 is the Hunter F6. It was good, like, back in the old days, but now it's just horrible. I think, like, I'm still stock grinding right now, so I don't really have the main 4 SRAMs for it. But right now, with the stock SRAMs, it's still fucking dog. It's horrible. Of course, next is the F4F Ice, because, you know, Germany has to suffer and not get a fucking good top tier aircraft. They were very naughty after they got the MiG-29G. That thing used to be great. And then they were like, you know what, let's give them abysmal dog shit next update. And that's what they did. Next on the list is just a personal beef of mine. It's the Sea Harrier FRS-1. That thing, it's pretty good. It's at like, what, 11.0? And it gets like 4 AIM-9Ls, right? But for some reason, AIM-9Ls don't work for me. They're so bad. And then of course, last is the F4J UK. I sadly don't own the F4J UK, but I have played it on a friend's account. And yes, it is abysmal dog shit. Anyways, let's get to the number 1 spot now. Okay, number 1. We all saw this aircraft was coming, and it's the Harrier GR1. I hate this aircraft. I will admit it, yes. I was one of those scummy players that bought this jet when it came out, and it was facing Sabres and MiG-15s with literal R-73s, because the way they handled back then was just pure fiction. Then, it got super nerfed after Gaijin got their cash, and no one touched the aircraft ever again. Fast forward to today, and you can see this aircraft is just outdated, with A-10s with AIM-9Ls, and SU-25s with R-60 MKs. Meanwhile, your useless ass has no flares, no medium range missiles, an engine harder than the sun, and you're facing supersonic jets. This thing used to be 10.0 till the community complained to Gaijin to lower its BR. The most funny thing is if you look in the cockpit, it literally has flares and chaff countermeasures button. Lol. I thought premiums were made to be good, so you could buy them and be a better advantage, but not too much. But I forgot I was playing the UK since Gaijin just hates us for no apparent reason. How I would fix this aircraft is 3 choices. 1. Move it down to 9.3. Yes, it's the most laziest move, but it'd be better facing those jets than the other fuckers. Number 2. Add a countermeasure pod. But Fluffy, it never got it. Shut up, nerd! Your gay-ass F5C premium gets countermeasures, even though IRL, it never got them! So, realism doesn't matter to me anymore. They can give this poor aircraft a countermeasure pod of 30 to 60 flares, so I can at least have a fighting chance. Number 3. This is the worst one, and everyone will probably agree with me. Remove it from sale. Completely remove it. It's the worst outcome of this aircraft, but they could just replace it like how they did with the US Aviate-B. They could remove it and add the higher GR9 as a premium instead. That's all I have to complain about this aircraft. Never buy it. It's a scam. Alright, that's it. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed my baby rant, and I'll probably see no changes to this aircraft unless I become a billionaire or Gaijin sees me as their next messiah. That'll never happen. Thank you all so much for watching. A shout out to GamerBulk for sponsoring this video. So again, go check out the link below and make sure to follow my Twitch and Twitter for any more updates. Thoughts? Leave them in the comments below because it will help me improve my newer videos to come. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you all in the next video. Top 10 best tanks in War Thunder. Bye!